Hello, my name is Kirsteen Kim, and I'm Professor of Theology and World Christianity here at Fuller Theological Seminary in the School of Intercultural Studies. I joined Fuller only in 2017, and up to that point, my experience in PhD programs had been entirely in a secular university setting, mostly in my native UK. So coming to Fuller has been an opportunity for me to think through the faith dimensions of doing a PhD, and also of being an instructor on a PhD program. During my PhD, my own sense of call and the purposes for which I was doing the PhD really weren't discussed, and the effect that it was having on me personally only came up if there was a serious problem with my delivering what was required. Whereas I think here at Fuller, the setting is very different and appropriately different, in that we are treating people as whole people and taking their whole life into account. And I think that's a great strength. Of course, not many seminaries actually have PhD programs. And I think having a PhD program in a seminary functions in two important ways to connect academia and church. A PhD requires engagement with wider academic knowledge. At master's level, we might get away with reading books that are almost entirely written by Christian scholars. But once we come to PhD level, we're looking to engage with disciplines, with fields of inquiry that go way beyond Christian or church related things. And this is really good for us, but it's challenging as well. And I'm often encouraged by the verses at the end of the book of Philippians, when the Apostle Paul talks about receiving wisdom from wherever it comes and affirming what is good and true. Finally, beloved, whatever is true, whatever is honourable, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is pleasing, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellence, if there is anything worthy of praise, think about these things. And so doing a PhD is striving for that kind of excellence that recognises what God is doing in the world, whether it's within the church or way beyond, and especially what's going on in academic life. And then the other way round of having the academia and church are going together is, of course, that we think of our doctoral work as part of our formation and vocation, to be able to discuss with students their sense of calling and why it is that they are doing this work, and especially to think through what the benefits of it are going to be, not just for them as individuals or even for their community, but for the world, for all of us, the good that this work could potentially bring. And that's a great encouragement, and the opportunity to pray with students is a wonderful one in a Christian setting. And then the formation side of things, we can think of the discipline of academic work being part of our character formation. And the church needs people who can think rigorously, who can put an argument not only within the church but to the wider world and make a case and drive change. So we're building that kind of character, those thinking skills as we do our doctoral work. And then finally, a lot of those things come together when we have retreats for PhD students. And I've been involved in two of those now, and we've gathered a group of SIS, School of Intercultural Studies students, along with a couple of faculty. We've heard about what's brought them to this place and their own joys and struggles and questions about what they're doing. And then we as faculty have also given testimony about our own own experience on PhD programs and how we've navigated faith and academic life and career development and issues like that. And it's been a really good opportunity for us to share and think these things, but also the feedback from the students has been really positive, and it builds a common sense of purpose as we work towards developing academic excellence here at Fuller.